WTF are jorts. Jorts are jean shorts. There is an excellent video on YouTube by Brian David Gilbert about jorts. And I feel that you should all watch it. Because understanding how to jort a jean is very important. And there is nothing worse than a jean jorted before its time. Jorts are a status symbol. They are a moment. They are a feeling. In a way, jorts are all of us. You have multiple jorts, says Mara. Could you wear one pair of jorts on one leg and another pair on the other? And then like a denim thong in between to combine and cover everything, where you would effectively have two empty leg holes of jorts on either side of your legs. And then what you could do is somebody else who wants to wear them steps into that spare jort hole. And if they do the same thing, we could create a chain. If you had 10 people, Josh, please stop talking. Anna, just because I'm giving you images in your head of powerful moments in life, we need to... It's the Human Jortipede. That's what it could be. I like how Vero in the chat has just put, what? Okay, I'm out. Dialysis beckons later. Kill, I'm assuming that dialysis was planned beforehand and you didn't just expose yourself to 5 minutes of this stream and gone, I need some dialysis, and decided to leave. You need to cleanse your body in a way that nature can't. The way you can imagine a human jortipede is, imagine 10 people standing shoulder to shoulder in a line, each of them wearing jorts, all standing up, and then just take the jorts and shift them all one leg to the left or right. That would connect people together, like a big denim slinky. Anna, you keep saying that you want me to stop, and yet you are still here. Someone in the chat is going to have the ability to draw. Vero has just said, I don't want to imagine it, Josh. That's fine. I'm going to create a situation where you no longer need to imagine, you can just view. Someone in the chat is an artist. Janecraft is in the guild. I know that obviously Janecraft normally does, you know, good art. But I feel they could probably make an exception. The Jortipede plushie is not happening. Pinku, let me have a chat. Let's have a business meeting, Pinku. Because I know that you normally make exceptionally good art and artwork, and you normally make incredible plushies, and I love the work that you do. But just consider, the Jortipede is going to happen at some point. Do you want to be in at the ground floor? Or do you want to be someone like everyone else who's going to want in when it becomes popular? So, Dead by Daylight tier list and a Jortipede. Who, show of hands, who misses the weekend streams? Serene, all you've said is no for the last 5 messages you've sent. I'm getting a feeling that you aren't liking the direction this stream is taking. Serene's like me, I miss it. Bring back the misogynists. They were easier to deal with than the mental visions of the Jortipede. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I can't be what you need me to be. Whatever, I give up. PM's like, I give up, it's not working anymore. You really can't miss a day on this stream. What the fuck is a Jortipede? RN, we only created it an hour ago. Do you want to actually know? You can't even Google Jortipede. Have we created a Google whack? Fantastic. A Google whack is a Google search with one result. We may have created one. I have known and now I regret everything. Right, so the Jortipede is... Jorts are jean shorts. Everything is fine so far. Imagine that you are standing next to someone, shoulder to shoulder, standing up, and you are both wearing jorts. Now imagine that you remove the jorts, but then you effectively re-equipped them on the right leg of one person, but the left leg of another, joining them by jorts. Then they both put someone to the side of them, and they put jorts on in the same way. Effectively, 2 people sharing one pair of trousers. Or jorts in this case. Add enough people to that and you would create the Human Jortipede. Don't say, Josh, please, listen, this requires scientific explanation. Can we get a Microsoft Paint visual description of this Jortipede? No. I think it honestly should best live in our minds. If the Jortipede stands in a circle with all the jorts shared and no legs bare, does it become a Jortaboros? I think it would do. I think there's no way it couldn't, to be honest. My day has been shit, and the tier list and the Jortipede replaced it because that's worse. You know what? I think this stream does serve a precious lesson. No matter how bad your day is, we can collectively make it worse. When the Jortoboros moves, which way is forward? Ah, interesting question. So when the Jortoboros moves, it actually only ever moves society and moral collectivism backwards. Inju says you think you finally lost your mind. Inju, do you believe that? Do you truly believe that? It's giving GCSE drama, isn't it? That's what this kind of whole stream is. Questions and sentences that really shouldn't have been said. And Scat says, I haven't understood most of what you said for the past hour. Sometimes the chaotic swirling thoughts in my mind congeal into a stream that normally happens on a Monday. That normally happens after Saturday and Sunday, which is where Monday traditionally is. And we just kind of need to get it out, you know? You tried to combine a crab and a cheetah, but it went sideways very quickly. We're back to good jokes. Oh, this has been one of the streams ever. I was about to say this has been a good stream, but let's not go that far. let's not lie. Red says I need to go and burn my jorts. You will never look at the jort the same again. This doesn't leave containment. It's already left containment. Do you think somewhere out there's someone wearing the jean leg cutoffs that create the jorts? Is that how thigh-high boots are made? the Japs! The jean chaps! That sounds remarkably racist. And that has returned us to the racism tier list. I don't think it's going to be a good thing to say. I wonder what we're doing with the Japs when people don't know that it means jean chaps and is not just an offensive way to refer to Japanese people. Oh, it's been a funny day today. Well, I knew I'd be cancelled eventually. Ooh. What a day. What a day we've had today. Oh, are you guys talking about the Human Jortipede that we made yesterday? Some of you weren't here when the Human Jortipede was created, and I feel that you needed to be. I think the Human Jortipede may be one of the greatest things we've ever created. Right, the Human Jortipede. Jorts are jean shorts. Are you with me so far? Because understanding this kind of very much hinges on you understanding that. Imagine when you put your jorts on, the right leg in the right hole, the left leg in the left hole, you pull them up. That's exactly how you'd think it should be so far. We're all on board. Imagine this. You have two pairs of jorts. You take one of them and you put your left leg in the right jort hole, leaving a flappy, unused jort hole to your left-hand side. And then you put your right leg into the left jort hole of another pair of jorts. Are you with me so far? Okay, good. So you're wearing two pairs, but they're either side. Now, someone has correctively said, and your bit's out. No, all right? You also wear a jean thong, a jong, which covers you properly. Escaped, you don't need to report me. Just stay with me. Now imagine that somebody else comes along and steps into the currently unoccupied jort hole. And then they put a pair on the other side as well. Complete with the jong to make sure that it is, you know, fine. If enough people join together like this, what you will create is a line of people all wearing jorts, shifted by one leg to connect them to the person next to them. That is the Human Jortipede. It will walk as one. It will think as one. I was going to say it's unstoppable. That's a lie. It's very stoppable. But I think stopping it also involves getting in front of it, and that's where the issue rises, because nobody wants to. And if you create a circle, as in the person on the far right puts their leg hole within the person on the far left's open jort, what you create is the Jortoboros, which all comes together. This is also ungoogleable. We have created a word that Google does not want to recognize as existing. This is not some dark stuff. This is not dark. This is just, no one's dying. People are just wearing denim shorts in an odd way. I don't understand that I've created this and everyone seems so sad. Important question, would everyone be facing inside or outside doing this? Psycho, that is an important question. That's a question that's kept me awake at night, often screaming into the void. I think the answer is that it has to, at some point, flip. Because if you have a Human Jortipede that is entirely facing one direction, you are very exposed and potentially weakened from attacks from behind. I think you need to flip the way that people are facing so we have eyes everywhere. That's the important part. Yeah, outside is defensive kind of stuff. Inside is to channel the energy.